Bros, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Skinny Minnie.
And I'm Pharaoh.
And last time we left off, we got a not guilty verdict, and then Edgeworth had to say an objection, so we're like, what the freak, man? Alright, let's do this. Let's go.
Edgeworth! Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
Why are you finger pointing at the witness stand? What are you doing?
Stop it!
Well, what do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all.
Oh my gosh, it's so weird seeing his front profiles for this.
Right. As we have heard, Yeti Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
No, Edgeworth, no! Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell us them. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad.
Oh. What do I do?
Raise an objection!
What do you mean, what do you do? The judgment is already passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
What?
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too?
Oh, crap, yeah.
I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was raised. Oh, that would be Larry.
Dang it.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
No, Edgeworth, no. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Duty.
You don't have to.
Edgeworth.
For 15 years, I've had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Sorry. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me!
No!
Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
Edgeworth, no.
I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations which ends today. The culprit is me!
What?
While pointing at Mr. Wright!
I guess they kind of look alike. I don't know.
Maybe.
Order, order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime? A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today? I'm really not sure how I should deal with this. I feel like a schoolgirl getting asked to prom by so many boys.
Oh my god.
I don't know where they came from, sorry.
I don't know, now I just have a terrible image of a judge in a dress.
With his little kawaii face like, ooh!
Just imagine a beard still.
I know.
How are you doing, boy?
Oh my god. We're
Alright.
terrible.
Oh, yes we are. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
No. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. All hail the mighty beard.
All hail. Oh god.
Oh, Edgeworth.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Yes, you sure did. Oh.
He's so sad! Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. Well, this is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Wait, what? He just said he killed his...
What are you talking about, pal? He just committed to it.
Thank you.
He just confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts and clench your butts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Aww.
Right.
Aww. They're best friends.
A bromance, though.
Oh, caught in a bad bromance. Then I would like to resume our trial.
Judge!
It scared me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on DL6 runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
What? I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor.
See, Phoenix got a serious look on. He's ready to do this.
Yep.
It feels like every game with Phoenix, it's like something happens where it triggers him and his character whole demeanor change when he means business.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I know he's goofy and all, but man, when he means business, he means it.
Yeah.
Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Mr. Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Alright, Edgeworth.
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please. The DL6 incident.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Oh, very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. So...
Excuse me. All right. And if you remember that one detail, because this is very good testimony. But one part stuck out to me. Nope, not
The
that
next
one.
one, right here, I believe.
There we go. Yeah, a
There
moment
we
later,
go.
there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Now, if you had a chance to look at the case again, which you probably looked at a lot, here we go. Victim data. Gregory Edgeworth trapped in an elevator, returning from a lost trial. So Miles, one bullet found in his heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. So that kind of contradicts what he remembers. So you want to present that mug here.
Present it! Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard a shot, and then the scream. Well, then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Hey, look, this is the case, bro. Don't be trying to...
You know, the case isn't that... The file doesn't seem that big. I mean, it's like... Well, I'm sure he's sorting it for the game, but regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't accept this evidence. Unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Oh, we could tell you what page
Of course! Give me the page! Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
We just looked at it, and it's the victim data. Yeah.
Ooh. Look at this the victim data in this file. It says damn it. Words. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice.
There you go. Oh my gosh, it did. It right there.
I like that file, Miles. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Dun dun dun!
Oh
my gosh, he's right. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired.
Ugh. Stop finger wagging.
It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot has anything to do with this incident.
But
what?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at that time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired has something to do with the case? Yeah. Yes, it does. And we'll find out in a minute.
Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible!
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence.
You idiot.
Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? And yes, we do. We haven't really looked at this much, but check it. We're gonna check it. If you notice anything in this photo, you're a winner. So we want to present this hero.
Yeah, here we go. Damn it!
We can't do it because we'll laugh for like 10 minutes.
Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime. I can't even say word photograph anymore.
Oh my god, me neither.
15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. No, that's you. Sorry. He basically said that he saw Gregory Edgeworth.
Okay.
This proves a murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue.
Now see, when I first played this, I was like, I'm like, Phoenix, what are you talking about?
I'm confused myself.
I didn't see it either, because you don't really think about it.
Right. Should have judged the contradiction in this photo.
Okay, now, if the gun fired twice and he died from a single bullet, so 1 bullet's already in him. Now look at this window over here. You see this? That's a bullet hole. That's where the contradiction is, because if the second bullet came through the window.
Present it! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door?
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Oh, holy crap, that does make sense. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Oh. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
Oh. What?
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand.
Fantasy, sir? This is not a fantasy that I enjoy.
Right. The Final Fantasy? That was bad. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary page? What's on page 1?
Now I want to look at it.
Oh yeah, it's like, might as well.
Let's see. Case summary. Elevator, air and oxygen. L in elevator with oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues were found on the scene. So obviously he's referencing the clues. Dang it. But.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired two times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
But why? But how does that explain the bullet hole in the window?
Come on, man. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. So help you God. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. But, so all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Oh, shut up.
I praise the judge and his beard for his wisdom in this matter. God, how did this happen?
But that still doesn't make any sense.
I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist.
Right?
Was I wrong?
No, we can't be wrong.
Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
No. What are you gonna do, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
No. What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No, Nick. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired a killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick, you're on the right track. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one more thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
Oh, seriously? So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's confessing. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now!
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright? There has to be something. We have to raise an objection.
Your Honor, I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object,
And your mama's grounds.
Ooh! Oh!
Snap,
Wreck.
son.
Take it. Oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Ugh.
It must exist. The second bullet.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it exists.
What? But we just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. Oh man, I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer. The murderer. Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he?
Huh?
First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Well, technically, he didn't really need it.
Why would a murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Ugh.
Had to take it.
Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking a bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance what? The bullet, hit the murderer?
Oh, that could be a possibility. The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance.
What?
I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there.
Ah, very true.
You know? Wait a second.
Yeah.
I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So, at the time of the murderer himself was shot, and he left with the second bullet still inside? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So, that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So, who's reading
I
this?
think it's you.
Oh, the two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet... Well, the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Whoa!
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it!
No.
Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick?
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
How crazy, Maya?
Remember when Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Murder record dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but he took it because he was...
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
It can only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come on and say it now?
Should we say it now?
No, we'll save it for better for next time. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying this. I know I am. And we'll finish up this case in the next episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys clenching your butts? I told you guys multiple times to do
You gotta
it.
clench your butt.
Like hard, like.
Oh my gosh.
No, they're. I mean, come on now. They're gonna. I mean, their minds are gonna be blown in the next episode.
That's true. So prepare your mind and prepare your butts.
But nothing bad will happen to your butt. Just clench it. You know.
Yeah. So be warned. All right. Thank you guys so very much for watching again. Bye.
Don't forget the butt.
What is up with you and butts?
Come on now. Butts are nice.